Hello, it's me. Super busy as usual. I do spend a lot of time in the car. Right now, I am headed to pick up my girls from uh, their Mother's Day Out program. The younger two go to one. My days are always crazy. I spend so much time in this freaking car, and I'm so tired of it. And then just to think, like, in the beginning, I got this job because, well, I was tired of staying home, and I thought that it would help me money-wise if I had a job. So I applied for jobs, but there was no jobs out there. All I could find was part-time jobs. So even after I applied for a part-time job, it took a month to get hired. So I was just like, wow, jobs is really be hard to find. So I um, accepted two, and neither one of them paid good at all. They just both pretty crappy part-time jobs. But at the time, I figured, anything's better than nothing. My girls would go to Mother's Day out, and my older one, she's almost 4, so she kind of needed the interaction with other kids, to get her out there and get her used to going, because she needs to get ready for preschool. So I put them in it. Thought it'd be good and all. Well, it turns out now, I had my daytime crappy job for probably about 3 months, and I went from that to yeah, probably about 3 months. And then it's at the local community college here. So then I found another job within the college, and I transferred over to it. And it's fairly decent and all, but it's still only part time. It pays a whole lot more than the other one did, but it's still only part time. So, but I had to put my girls in Mother's Day out. They were only going 3 days a week, so now they go 5 days a week. So I made more money, but I lost more money because I had to pay for them to go more. So it's just really crappy. Like, really, I'd be better off if I just stayed home. And, because right now, I pay more to go to work than I actually make. But I have in my mind somewhere that it's going to benefit me somewhere in the long run. And in a couple of years, my kids are in school because I don't think I'm cut out for homeschooling. My older kids go to public school. Um, then I'll have a decent job by then. I am so hoping it's going to work out. Well, eventually, I had to get a job. My thing was to get a job to help me pay for my college, because I was in school also, which I just finished school. Didn't completely finish. Classes are over as of December. Um, and I needed money to pay for school. I didn't have any extra money around the house. Um, so I got a job for that. Well, I got myself in so far. Like, I was so busy that I never had time to. I don't have time for school now. I didn't. I never saved up money for school. So, and that's why I didn't want to get a job before. That's why I was just going to school and being a mom. But because I knew that once I got into a job, I'd take it so serious and not work on my school like I should anymore. So I'm pretty much back at that point. I'm hoping, maybe to save up money now, and hopefully I'll be able to get back into school probably fall, because I've gone to school in the summer for the past 2 summers, and one summer I was at Disney World, and I had to sit there and worry about homework. I was pregnant too at the time though, but being pregnant at Disney World, worrying about doing homework, that was like the worst vacation. And it was so stressful. So I just decided that, if I'm gonna have a job this summer, I'm gonna actually enjoy my kids also. So my job at the school, I usually only work Monday through Thursday at the school, and I only go in for like 4 hours, 5 hours a day. So that's why the girls at Mother's Day out. And it's pretty laid back. And I don't know if I'll get more hours in the summer or whatever. But kind of hoping I do. So I can have back to school clothes and everything paid for. But yeah, with that. So I'm hoping that I just keep working there until then I can make it. I mean, like, I am so tired of paying for daycare right now. But I can stay home and be better off without the daycare bill. The daycare bill is more than both of my jobs combined. And I mean, their daycare is 20 minutes from my house, which is, I pass up. Oh my God, I passed up like 5. I don't even know how many. I can't even really count. There's one as soon as you pull out of my neighborhood. But I went to different daycares before I got them into this one, and some of them were kind of full. Some of them didn't accept kids certain ages. There was all these different rules, and in the end, I went to one, and this lady was like, it was gonna be cheap. It was gonna be, I think it was gonna be 100 a week per girl. and and that was full time, whatever time I wanted to bring them, right? And that was cheap at all, but then like I didn't have the feeling of like them being safe when I left there, and that one's like maybe 5 minutes from my house. So I looked around, and then I just so happened to be walking outside with the girls one day, and one of my neighbors walked up, and we started talking, and she told me about hers. So I drove out there the next day to see it, and then I immediately fell in love with the school, their teachers, and I enrolled them. But it's so much more expensive. So like I have two part-time jobs, which I guess equal out to one full-time job. But one of the jobs I work on weekends, so I miss a lot of time with my kids, and that's like really hard on me. And I don't make any money. Everything I make, I pay back into daycare. So I don't know. I have so many issues, so many things I have to deal with. I could probably have somebody in my family watch them, but I didn't want to bug anybody. I have so many pride issues and stuff that I'm just really fighting all that right now and trying to figure out what am I doing what's really best, or am I just doing what I think I should do. And usually I'm pretty good. I feel like I'm pretty good at like not just going with what everybody else wants to do. I try to stick to what I think is best for my family. But I'm having a really hard time deciding now with a lot of stuff. I don't know what my deal is. Guess I'll do some more research. I mean, I really just want them to make it to the end of the school year at the school, but that monthly, I mean, that amount of money is like crazy. I mean, like it'd be cheaper for them to be, and they can only go from 9 to 3 at the school. It would be cheaper for me to take them to the little lady. To me, it was, I'm gonna say crappy daycare because I would never put my kids there, even though it's cheaper. And they could go as much as they wanted to, and I could go to my second job after. But I don't know. It was just a little rant. Any advice? Leave it below. Bye.